Good day everyone, Dave here again with my Jeep YJ Sahara. I told you I would show you the process of installing my rough country front and rear bumpers. Front bumper has a Smittybilt winch as well that I'm putting on, and the rear bumper has the spare tire carrier. So I already removed the bumperettes from the rear bumper, as you can see. There they are lying on the floor beside my son's quad. So they're off, and I thought, yeah, I'd just save the whole process of removal. It's not that difficult. Well, I shouldn't say that. There's some pretty tight spots to get the nuts off the back of the bolts on those bumperettes, but a little bit of knuckle busting, lose some skin, and you're just fine. So I will be starting that process. Just going to move to the front of the Jeep here and show you that, in fact, front bumper has been removed. Taken the little cowl off, the little Jeep cowl is off, so it's gone. Here is the rough country front. It's quite an attractive bumper. Came with D-rings and actually came with a beautiful little LED light bar. And I'll show you exactly where it's going to be sitting in there. You get the idea. Quite a nice little feature. It actually was very reasonably cost. The price was great on that unit. Oh, there's my Smittybilt down there. It's 8,500 pound. It's actually turned on its side, but anyway, you get the point. I will do some videos of the install. Probably just do them in a sped up format, because otherwise it's just going to take a long time. Anyway, have a good one. Hey everyone, so a little bit of an epic fail. My phone died on me. Had it set up right here on my toolbox. Had a great angle going, showing me installing this bumper. It was going great. Everything went in really well. There's some info that should be on the instructions that isn't. Like, for instance, these brackets that they include only needed if you had a TJ perhaps to the YJ. They do say, you know, it's universal for both of the vehicles, but they should maybe stipulate a little bit better what parts go with what, because there's no chance of these two shims going in where they say they should go on top of the frame. Like, it's literally impossible. There's two other little tiny brackets. They're kind of shaped, they're kind of square with a bit of a C cutout, and they do go on top of it, just to take up the extra, probably like 1/8 of an inch of play. Anyways, I'm going to actually put those in right now. I've got the bottom bolted in, just going to do the top. Anyways, I see my phone's going to die again on me. Just want to get this info in quick, but it is going well. I have my wiring kind of coiled up there on top for the winch to go in. I actually love the bumper, it looks great. I'll recharge this phone and I'll get back to filming. Thanks. Hey everyone, so I told you I'd do more filming of the install. I actually had a few little problems with the bumper. I did some really stupid things. I put the bumper on without putting the LED light bar in, and then when I went to put the bar in, of course the winch was in the way, and I, in my wisdom, had mounted the winch as far forward as possible. There's oblong slots for it to bolt into, and to me it made sense to put it as far forward as possible, so I figured if anything was ever loosen up, a winch would pull forward. But doing that, it created very little room for the light bar to slip in there, and even the spooler for free spool and clutch and engaged, it wouldn't turn because it was hitting the light bar right here. So believe it or not, this bumper has been off and on 3 times. So a little painful to show you that process. Like I say, my first filming of it, the camera died on me, but there's the finished product. Absolutely love it. Might change out those D-rings though. They come with the bumper, but I'd like to have the ones that have the rubber on the side so it protects it from hitting the bumper. Sounds kind of like a minuscule problem, but to me, I just want to keep it mint. So anyways, it's on, and I also did install the rear bumper last night, and it was far too dark. I did film it, didn't turn out on the camera very well, and I was cluttering around with my tools quite a bit. but it's on. Very simple. Again, some parts that were related to the Jeep TJ, not to the YJ. A couple brackets that you just don't need, and a couple shims. I should have said brackets, just shims. There's a bit of drilling that is involved with a TJ but not a YJ, so this was actually really, really easy, other than on the left driver's side here. Just a real tough pinch point to get your fingers in to do some tightening. That's about it. I am going to take this tire off today and install the other tire bracket that comes with this bumper kit. So, well, maybe I'll film that. We'll see how it goes. Anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hit that subscribe button and pound the like. Thank you. Hey everyone, it's Dave. I'm back. I installed the rear tire carrier, and again I've saved you the painful process of watching me fight with tools and read instructions that actually didn't have everything in them. The rough country instructions totally leave out the whole section with this just this part of the bracket right here. Pretty simple though. They provide 4 extra shims for getting the height right. It's actually probably the easiest part of the whole install, and that's where they forget to put in the instructions. So it's actually, I guess, a good thing. But anyway, it went on really nicely. Works really well, swings open well. I have to clean up my old wiring there from the old brake light. Not a big deal. As you can see, I've still got my tiny little 31-inch spare here. So that'll be, just let me close this up. It actually latches up really nice and secure. Again, it has my 31-inch tire on the back. I don't have a spare 35 on a nice rim yet, like these ones. That's what I want to have sit on the back, because I think it'll look awesome. Plus, if I'm ever wheeling and I have to change a tire, I'd like to have a full-size spare. But anyways, the whole kit actually installed quite nicely. But like I say, a few frustrations, because I'm not a mechanic. I like doing mechanics, but I'm not a mechanic. You can see by my messy tool pile up right here that I'm not a professional. Anyway, I do love how it turned out. I wish Rough Country would put better pictures on their diagrams. It's been photocopied like a million times is how it appears. Not very legible, really hard to make out. And also I wish they would identify their numbers of bolts and nuts. When they say to install, say, a certain size, they don't say how many. You end up with a lot of leftover parts, and hopefully those are just spare parts, because I don't have any holes or places to put them, so I feel I haven't forgotten any. But I guess you never know. I'll find out if I'm rolling down the road and something comes shaking right off the Jeep. Anyway, I am happy with it. Looks great. Have a great day, YouTubers. Cheers.